Hello, colors. Welcome back to Viva Barca and welcome to another interesting episode where we discuss on some interesting updates. We start with Raphinha as Al Hilal are eyeing a January sub for the Barca winger to replace the injured Neymar. We are going to discuss on that as we progress. Secondly, we talk about our manager Xavi Hernandez as the Barcelona manager could return to La Liga winning tactic for Barca's next few games. Quite interesting. We are going to discuss more on that. So as we get right into it, please do ensure to subscribe. For those who are just coming across the channel for the very first time, you are so much welcome. Consider liking the video and please watch right on to the end. The future of Raphinha has once again become a topic of discussion as we approach the January transfer window. The Barcelona star was linked with a move away from Catalonia during the summer transfer window. Now, he has been courted by Tottenham Hotspur, who are keen on shoring their options in the attacking department. Al Hilal also interested. According to Sport, they suggest that Tottenham may face competition from Saudi Arabia in their bid to sign Raphinha. That is because Al Hilal, one of the biggest Saudi clubs, are considering Raphinha as a potential target ahead of the January transfer window. Al Hilal are apparently targeting Raphinha as a replacement for Neymar, who has picked up a serious injury and won't be back until next season. Jadon Sancho and Victor Osimhen are the other names linked with a move to Al Hilal, but Raphinha could be an interesting option for the Saudi Giants. As things stand, Barcelona do not feel the compulsion to get rid of Raphinha just yet. This is hardly surprising, as the club have limited options in the attacking unit, especially following the summer exits of Ansu Fati, Ousmane Dembele, and Ace Abday. However, should Barcelona feel the economic pressure, they might consider the sale of the Brazilian international. The club, after all, are facing an enormous challenge to replace the injured Gavi, which might force Barca to bring in midfield reinforcements in January. Raphinha, for his part, is happy at Barcelona, but the forward must soon make the most of his opportunities if he is to establish himself as a long-term attacking asset for the Catalans. Of course, he needs to. Raphinha has not been doing well, and it's quite surprising to me personally because I thought this season was supposed to be the season where Raphinha, you know, make the doubters wrong. Last season, we saw last season Raphinha was so crucial in certain games, but he was not that brilliant as to the expectations that many Barca fans had of him. And many thought this season Raphinha will emerge to be more important than last season. But what have we realized? We have realized that this guy has been going down the drain. For whatever reason, I don't know. And of course, we all know Barca is a place where there is hardly patience from the fans, from the media, from everybody alike. And when you start flopping, especially when the expectations are quite high, then rumors like this are not strange at all. Raphinha was bought from Leeds United last year after a very good season there. He has been their talisman for quite a while, and many top clubs were fighting for him until Barcelona came atop to sign him for a very long-term contract. But now that Al Hilal are interested, according to this report, Barca are not ruling out the possibility of selling him, but not now, as they want to see how far he goes as the season progresses. So the truth is, it's not like Barca want to keep hold or they are rejecting totally whatever approach the other clubs make, because they know that Raphinha has not been too good. And also considering the fact that Barcelona are in desperate need of finance, considering their financial precarious situation, it comes as no surprise to hear about this. And of course, Raphinha must be very, very furious if he be like him hearing this kind of rumors, because it is no news that Raphinha wants to stay at Barca. He has said this on multiple occasions that no matter what he's going through, he believes that things will work well for him, and he wants to stay at Barca for a long time. It has always been a dream, and he wants to make sure that he sees out his contract, of course. And also, when we consider the fact that Barcelona are not like they are really not having that strength in the attacking unit, selling a player like Rafinha would be so bad for me, even if the player has not been doing too well. Because even though we don't have goal scorers, right? If Lewandowski does not score, then forget. We'll just try to snitch in a lucky 1-0 win. But that isn't how Barca should be. Xavi cannot claim he's playing the Barca system and we are playing as if we are Atletico. Even Atletico now plays more attacking and interesting football than us. And that is not supposed to be that way. We have been used to of playing entertaining football. Our strikers up front are doing their job. They are the one making the match entertaining. But look at most of them: Rafinha, Lewa, Yamal. They don't score goals, and we have those are guys who are so talented. Then on to the final story of discussion. Barcelona's form has been a topic of concern for a while now. The team has not looked the same since their Clasico defeat earlier this month, and the manager has come out openly to accept that his side is not in the right mental headspace. Gavi's injury only makes matters worse for the Catalans, with arguably their most valuable midfielder ruled out until the end of the season. Xavi has a new factor to consider before considering tactical changes. So let's talk about back to square one for Xavi. Last season, we saw Xavi largely preferring the four-man midfield setup with Gavi deployed as false left winger. However, things later changed after the arrival of Joao Felix this summer, as Joao Felix made the left wing his own. According to reports, Xavi is considering now to revert back to that four midfield setup. Frankie de Jong will start at the base of the midfield while Pedri and Ilkay Gundogan operate as interiors. The fourth midfielder spot sees strong competition between Fermin Lopez and Oriol Romeo. The former will likely operate as false winger if deployed, while the latter can serve as a handy option in DM. Needless to say, both players bring very different tactical edges to the table. As revealed earlier today, Barca captain Roberto is close to complete fitness and is expected to receive the medical green light in the coming days. He has been out for over a month after sustaining a leg injury, and his return will serve as a big boost to Xavi's midfield. While Roberto will not be a regular starter, he will see regular game time in midfield after Gavi's injury. So it remains to be seen if Xavi Hernandez prefers to deploy him in the role of false winger or an interior, especially with critical fixtures against Porto, Atletico, and Girona coming up. So, guys, with that, we have come to an end of this episode. Thanks a lot for watching. Until next time, bye bye.